Good day, everyone. This is Jill with Astro Press. Today, I'm going to talk about what it means to have Uranus conjuncting the IC angle in your natal astrological chart. So, first of all, if you have Uranus on any of your angles, the rising sign, the IC, the descendant, or mid-heaven, you have very strong keys to the universe that will be probably trying to get your attention sometime this lifetime as you process and work with your astrology chart. And the reason I say that is because the angles, to me, are everything in a chart. And they're pronounced. And they will play out. They're uber strong. They tie into the numbers 3, 6, and 9. As Tesla said, the keys to the universe are in numbers 3, 6, and 9. That means you put a clock, overlay a clock on top of your chart. At 3 o'clock, you're in the descendant. At 6 o'clock, you're in the IC. At 9 o'clock, you're on the rising sign. And at 12 o'clock, you're in number 3 again. Okay? The other thing is, in astrocartography, that's all about the angles. We look at the rising sign. We look at the midheaven lines. We look at the IC lines and the descendant lines. So the sooner you know the energies on your angles, that includes what sign is there and also what planetary influences. So anyway, let's dive in to Uranus conjunct the IC. To understand Uranus conjunct the IC, we're talking about the angle of our ancestral lineage, the family unit, the home life, our parents, where we grew up, where we lived in the past, where we live in the present, and where we live in the future. We look at the nurturing energy in this angle. Did we feel nurtured? Did we not feel nurtured? Did we sometimes feel nurtured? Did we feel cared for? Did we feel loved? We're looking at Maslow's hierarchy of needs here. Where do I live? Am I cared for? Is there food on the table? Do I have shelter? Am I loved? Is there money in the bank? What's the family mean to me? Do I have a family that means something to me? And so when you have Uranus, the unpredictable planet, the planet that rules the house of Aquarius, otherwise known as the 11th house, and is the modern day ruler of Aquarius, anything could have happened in your home life. Anything. Uranus is never going to let you figure him out. So the sooner you understand Uranus, that he's hard to figure out, that there's twists and turns, it's like a roller coaster effect. Sometimes Uranus is a lot of fun, sometimes he's the worst. Sometimes he surprises you, and sometimes he just says, I'm not interested in playing today. Expect the unexpected with Uranus. When you think of a roller coaster, for example, Disneyland, right? Disneyland is very Aquarianistic, forward-thinking. We have Tomorrowland. We've got all these different rides and different characters at Disneyland. And when you think of, for example, going on the roller coaster at Disneyland, or even the bobsleds at Disneyland, or the Matterhorn, you don't know when the twists and turns are unless you've done the ride repeatedly many times, right? When you first go on, you're like, hey, that was scary, you know? And sometimes when you go around a corner, you're not prepared, or you maybe lean in, or you lean backwards, or whatever way you're doing a ride at Disneyland. And so you can't predict the rides at Disneyland, even if you go on them a lot. You can only predict so much, is my point. It's an unpredictable energy, Uranus. And if you think of even more modern roller coasters, the highest roller coasters in the world, those things go up, they twist, they turn. That's the energy of Uranus. Did you know Uranus is the only planet that rotates on its side? Yeah, some roller coasters are on its side. Woo! Right? That's the energy in that IC angle. Unpredictability at home. Form some sentences around Uranus in the home life. Authenticity in the home life. Unpredictability in the home life. Innovativeness. Scientific brilliance. Detached family energies. Feeling alone in the family unit. Uranus conjunct the IC. I have a family, but I feel so detached. I have a family, but I'm not close to them. Uranus conjunct the IC. I have a family, but it's like a roller coaster. It never ends. And 1 minute we're up, 1 minute we're down. The emotions are all over the place. Uranus conjunct the IC. Where I live has changed numerous times. I used to live in Los Angeles. Then I moved to Dallas. Then I moved to New York. Now I'm back in Los Angeles again. And I guess I'm going to be moving up to Seattle next. Instability in the home life. I move around a lot. The emotions are unstable. The emotions are unstable. The family unit is unstable, but boy, are they brilliant. And boy, was it fun sometimes, because the twists and the turns and my family unit, I can top anybody's family story when I have Uranus conjunct the IC. I can tell you stories that you would never believe went on in my home. Uranus conjunct the IC. I'm going to end there. Form your own Uranus conjunct the IC story. Add in the constellations to your Uranus conjunct the IC story. For example, Uranus conjunct the IC in Aries adds an Aries quality, adds a God of War quality to this energy. Aries is about me to the energy. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Taurus? Now we got Venusian and Aphrodite energy and money and material wealth here. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Gemini? Now we've got an entertainer, a communicator, teacher, writer, speaking. Messages are key. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Cancer? Well, this is Cancer's favorite place. Cancer's in the mood to be nurtured. Nurture me, baby cakes. Uranus conjunct the IC in Leo brings an attention factor, the spotlight factor, fun factor, fame factor. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Virgo? It brings being of service to the mix, pets into the mix, health and healing to the mix. It brings law and order. It brings, I have tasks to do. I've got work to do. I don't have time for crap. I got work to do. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Libra? Now we've got fair balance and Libra and marriage here. Uranus conjunct the IC in Scorpio. Now things have gotten intense. Endings, beginnings, death and dying here. Transformation. Anything Pluto, anything God of War here. Uranus conjunct the IC in Sagittarius. Now we've got a lot of energy. Sagittarius. Abundance. Affluentness. Higher learning, education, wealthiness, teachers, lawyers, all here in the home. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Capricorn? Now it's all about my career, baby cakes. Work, 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 work. My family may be my job. My family may be the people I work with. That is brought in here. Uranus conjunct the IC in Aquarius. Well, here we go. Double whammy Aquarianistic energy times 2. All over the place. All over the place. Unexpected geniuses and brilliance and never boring and, all over the place energy. Here. What about Uranus conjunct the IC in Pisces? Now the energy is a secret. Shh. It's hidden. It's hidden now. It's healing. It's empathic. It's psychic. It's about music and flow and addictions. Addictions in the home life. Okay, that's it. I'll talk to you soon.